So if you're a precision machining business and you don't currently use CAD CAM software, you want to listen to this, because I'm at Maztech Precision Engineering in Letchworth. I'm with Wayne Boucher, who is the owner of the company, and we're going to talk about some of the benefits and reasons to invest in CAM software. Wayne, firstly, just give us a very quick insight into your business here.
So I started the company 4 years ago, and it was just me, one machine. Since then we've grown into, there's now 4 of us and 4 machines, and my strategy all along has just been to invest in the best machinery, the best CAD package, the best tooling, the best work holding, and the best of everything really, because I believe that everything plays a part in producing the highest quality parts, and I think the machines and everything reflect, the quality of the parts reflect in what we've got here.
The CAD CAM side then, this is something that has the UK engineers are embracing it a lot more these days. In fact, HyperMill, who we're here to talk about, are selling a lot more seats year on year.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think that is, and why did you purchase it?
I purchased it mainly because of the collision checking software that it does, and of how safe it is, as well as the ease of 5-axis machining. Most CAD packages can do simple 3-axis machining very easily, and if you try and compare time-saving results in different CAD packages, I think you'd find it very hard to justify. When you start looking at 5-axis machining, it's a completely different ball game, and the CAD packages that I've looked at in the past, it just makes it overcomplicated, and it doesn't need to be that complicated. HyperMill is very good at making it as easy as possible and as user-friendly as possible.
Going back to the basics of machining here, you talk about 5-axis machining, fine, but you do still do a lot of 3-axis. We've got a classic 3-axis VMC here behind us. Do you still use the HyperMill even for your most simple components, and if so, where's the benefits there?
So on a 3-axis machine, providing you set your datum right and all your tool lengths are set right and your rad comp, the only thing that can go wrong really is, catching the vice, or not having a tool sticking out far enough in the holder. So with HyperMill, it's like anything. If you put good data in, you get good data out. If you're setting up your tools exactly as they are set up in HyperMill, which is then run through the collision checking software, if it says there's no collision, you're 99% sure when you set your tools up and you run them run them on the machine that you're not going to have a collision. And even on a 3-axis machine, it's still nice to know that you're not going further down than your vice, you're not going to hit the shank of the cutting tool on the side of the part, and you're not going to get like a rubbing effect when you're taking like a finish cut around the outside.
So there's the prevention, and if you had an accident on the machine as a result of bad data, that can be quite costly. So getting a return out of HyperMill software could be a portion to the fact that you're just not having an accident, couldn't it?
Well, funny you say that, Paul. One of the main decisions that I went for HyperMill was I ordered a Maztech Variaxis i500, which is a full simultaneous 5-axis machine, to do some of the more complicated parts that we make and to try and do them in one op. And when I looked at different CAD packages, I was looking at what can I trust to, when I set a job up, what can I put on the machine and know that it's going to run right. And just before the machine turned up, I decided that I was going to invest in a decent CAD package, so I know that when I set the machine up, nothing's going to go wrong and I'm not going to cause a serious amount of damage to the machine.
Because that can be costly. Now that's one big benefit. What about the reduction in cycle times on components as a result of the CAM software? Are you getting parts off the machine faster as a result of the tool paths that HyperMill creates? Yeah,
we are, definitely. We've seen some of the repeat jobs that we do, we've seen sort of 20 to 30% time savings, which is not uncommon. And also another thing that I've noticed, because obviously I deal with all the tooling suppliers, is the saving in tools, broken tools, just from getting things, programming mistakes. HyperMill will highlight that if you're drilling not deep enough and your tap's going in too deep, it'll highlight a lot of errors that could come up.
And is there a lot of work, taking into account everything you've said, is there a lot of work you have to do from your side to inputting into the system, into HyperMill, in order to get the right information out? Like, for example, you talk about collisions. Do you have to tell the software where your vice is, what sort of vice you've got, what tools you're using? Is there a lot of work that needs to be done by you, or is that made easy as well?
Well, I've made it easy. What I decided to do was every single vice, chuck, vice jaw, chuck jaw, every single bit of work holding that's in the building, I have modelled up, and we've created a template. So when you first go to program a job, you open up the template, you select the vice that you're going to use and the jaws, and you pull that into your job. So you then load your you set up your stock material and your solid model relative to the vice or work holding that you're using. So straight away you're collision checking against your vice and your jaws, and your machine is modelled up as well. So especially on the 5-axis machine, when you're tilting the trunnion over at like 90 degrees or whatever, you know that your spindle's not going to catch your table, and it's collision checks everything.
You've advanced a lot here in a few years. In fact, fantastic new machine behind us here from Maztech, the i300 AWC.
Yeah.
This is going to give you the unmanned run. Post-processing is where I'm going here. Does it matter what machine you bring into the company, that HyperMill can still deliver the right program to that particular machine?
Absolutely. So as soon as we get a new machine, we download the model of the machine off the control, we send that over to HyperMill with all of the soft limits and axis limitations of the machine. They then create a machine that is an exact replica of what we've got in real life. So then it's down to us to set up the tooling, the work holding and everything. So when we run it through the simulation, we're actually running it exactly as it is in real life. So that gives us the confidence to invest in machines like you see behind me and know that we're not, nothing's going to go horribly wrong.
Is the CAM as important as the machine, in your opinion?
More important, definitely. I think without a decent CAM package, you could have the best machine in the world, but if you've got nothing to drive it, absolute waste of time.